Episode 10: The Vision for the Future of Nigerian Education. Imagine a Nigeria where every child, no matter their background, has access to a modern world-class education. Picture classrooms powered by technology, teachers equipped to inspire, and students ready to lead in a rapidly changing world. In this final episode, we'll look into the future, a vision where every stakeholder plays a role in transforming Nigerians' education, creating a legacy of opportunities and resiliency for generations to come. As we envision the future of Nigerian secondary education, the transformation is profound at its core. Our classrooms that reflect the dynamic world students will one day work and strive in. In these classrooms, technology is not a luxury but a fundamental tool. Tablets, interactive whiteboards, and virtual learning platforms have replaced outdated materials, allowing students to access a vast world of knowledge at their fingertips. In a science class, students are no longer just reading about chemical reactions in textbooks. They are experimenting with interactive simulations, observing reactions in real time through digital tools. In history classes, they are touring ancient civilization through virtual reality, connecting more deeply with the lesson. In this vision, inclusivity isn't just an aspiration. It's woven into a fabric of every classroom. Picture a learning space where all students, regardless of physical or learning challenges, participate fully. Assistive technologies like Braille, tablets, screen readers, and personalized learning apps are fully integrated, making sure that students with disability have the same access to learning as their peers. Ramps and the accessible restrooms are no longer rare. They are standard, reflecting a system that values every child. Teachers have specialized training to identify and address individual learning needs, ensuring no student is left behind. In this future vision, teachers are not just delivering lessons, they are shaping the nation's future. Professional development is prioritized, with teachers regularly attending workshops on digital literacy, innovative teaching methods, and students' engagement. Each educator is equipped with the skills to integrate digital tools into their lessons. From online collaborative projects to multimedia presentations supported with resources and technology, teachers are empowered to bring creativity into their classrooms, making lessons vibrant and engaging. Beyond the classroom, these visions for a transformed Nigerian education system extends into the very infrastructure and policies that support growth and adaptability. Imagine schools equipped with reliable internet powered by sustainable solutions like solar panel, ensuring that even the most remote areas are connected, from the bustling streets of Lagos to Nigeria's smallest villages. Schools have access to modern facilities, digital resources, and dedicated spaces for hands-on learning in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics STEM fields. For students in rural areas, the digital divide no longer exists. They are linked to the same opportunities, resources, and pathways as their urban peers. The transformation reaches into the curriculum itself, designed to prepare students for a fast-evolving world where digital skills, critical thinking, and problem-solving are essentials. From an early age, students are introduced to coding, digital safety, and financial literacy subjects that now stand alongside math and language in importance. Education here is not confined to rote learning or series of exams. It becomes a journey where students cultivate skills that will guide them through life and career. In this envisioned future, education transcends academics Schools focus on holistic development, emphasizing mental health, emotional intelligence, and resilience. Extracurricular, from sports to art, become integral part of every school, encouraging students to discover and cultivate their unique talents. Education, then, is a complete experience, one that nurtures well-rounded, resilient individual ready to meet the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow with confidence and purpose. Building on the transformation vision for Nigerian education, we begin to see the broader impact that reaches far beyond individual students and schools, extending into the very fabric of Nigeria's economic and global standing. Currently, Nigeria's economic faces significant challenges with a need for diversification and an increase in productivity. The International Monetary Fund (IMF) projects that Nigeria will rank as Africa's fourth largest economy in 2024, with an estimated GDP of $253 billion, down from $477 billion in 2022. Additionally, the country's per capita income has fallen drastically from $3,223 in 2014 to mere $877.07, indicating a deepening productivity crisis. Education stands as one of the most powerful tools to reverse this trend by nurturing a generation of students equipped with digital literacy, critical thinking, and practical skills in STEM fields. The education system can lay the foundation for a more dynamic and resilient economy. Education offers one of the most powerful tools to reverse this trend by nurturing a generation equipped with digital literacy, critical thinking, and practical skills in STEM fields. Nigeria can cultivate a workforce that meets the demand of a modern tech-driven economy. These students will not only fill jobs but innovate within them, driving the growth and resilience Nigeria's needs. A strengthened education system also positions Nigeria as an attractive destination for foreign investments. Companies and investors are drawn to skilled talent, and by modernizing education, Nigeria can become a hub for technology and industries in Africa. This means not only increased employment and financial stability, but also an opportunity for Nigeria to lead on the global stage, setting as example in educational reforms and economic progress across the continent. In past episodes, we explored examples of other countries that have invested in education to fuel economic growth. Following their lead, Nigeria can chart a course that leverages education to build a strong, diverse economy. A robust education system not only benefits students but drives national progress, making Nigeria more resilient, competitive, and prosperous on the global stage. To bring this vision to life, Nigeria's educational system needs policies that don't just keep up with change but anticipate it. A truly forward-looking framework adapts as the economy shifts, as technology advances, and as the skills needed in the global workforce evolve. This isn't about static guidelines. It is about creating a living, breathing system where curriculum standards, teaching practice, and learning tools are constantly refreshed to stay relevant. Consider how the rapid pace of digital innovations could be harnessed in the classroom. Policies that mandate regular updates to the curriculum would allow subjects like artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and data science to take root in Nigeria education. These subjects aren't just trendy, they are becoming essential. Embedding them into the curriculum will cultivate digital literacy and give students the skills they will need to compete and excel in the job market of tomorrow. Policies could also set the groundwork for continuous teachers training, which would be pivotal in a dynamic educational system. Teachers could receive ongoing professional development designed to keep pace with the latest trend in pedagogy and technology. This way, educators become facilitators of critical thinking, creativity, and problem solving. In turn, classrooms transforms into interactive spaces where students are actively engaged, learning to approach problems from new perspectives. Flexibility in policy also opens the door for pilot programs and innovative learning. Models align schools to experiment with approaches that may be uniquely studied to specific regions or communities. For example, schools in remote areas could benefit from policies that support tailored, locally relevant methods of teaching, especially where educational approach may need to align with regional realities and resource. This adaptability ensures that the vision is inclusive, with every student across Nigeria benefiting from quality education, whether in a bustling city or a quiet rural village. In essence, this dynamic, responsive policy framework positions Nigeria to stay ahead of the curve, nurturing a generation that's not merely following global trends but is equipped to define them. This kind of visionary policy is key to building an educating system that not only prepares students for today's world but empowers them to lead in tomorrow's. To bring this ambitious vision to life, sustained collaboration across sectors is essential. As discussed in past episodes, successful educational reform involves every key player, from government and private companies to NGOs and local communities. Private companies can introduce cutting-edge tools and innovations, while NGOs and community leaders provide localized insights and resources crucial for reaching undeserved areas. Together, this partnership broadens access, bringing diverse resources into the educational ecosystem. One persistent challenge, however, is the complex relationship between the government and the private sector. Many companies hesitate to collaborate, often due to concerns about bureaucracy, transparency, and inconsistent policies framework. This hesitation can still progress, particularly in sectors like education, where long-term commitment is essential, but where returns may not be immediately visible. Bureaucracy, delays, and lack of clarity can create operational challenges, making it difficult for private entities to commit fully. To bridge this gap, the government can play a proactive role, streamlining processes and offering incentives that make collaboration attractive to private stakeholders, establishing clear partnership guidelines, simplifying bureaucratic procedures, and ensuring transparency in project execution can build trust. Additional incentives like tax breaks, grants, and public recognition can encourage private companies to invest in educational initiatives. Government-led forums and roundtables that allow stakeholders to align goals and openly discuss challenges can foster mutual understanding, creating a shared sense of responsibility. As we conclude our journey through the current landscape and future possibilities of Nigerian secondary education, one idea stands tall: education truly is the game changer. Across these episodes, we have seen how education can spark information at every level, strengthening, building resilient communities, and propelling national progress. The vision for Nigerian education goes beyond classrooms. It's a vision of hope, empowerment, and progress that transcends geography and economic barriers. Realizing this vision requires the commitment of every stakeholder, from government policies that evolve with economic and technological advances to collaborations that bridge device and resource that reach every child. Education can be the force that drives Nigeria into a future of opportunities and leadership. With every investment, every policy adjustment, and every partnership, Nigeria takes one step closer to making this vision a reality.